Hello students, welcome to the second session of Standard 6. Today we will be starting Chapter 2, Microsoft Windows 7. So in the previous classes, we have learned what is Windows 7. As discussed in the previous session, Windows 7 is an operating system. Can you just recap what is an operating system, children? Operating system controls the various operations and working of the computer. Now let us see what are the objectives we are going to learn today. We are going to learn what is a file, folder, Windows Explorer, and we will learn how to view the files and the folders, and we will also learn how to search a particular file or a folder which we want, and just have a look at the control panel on our computer. So what are the objectives? Let us just recap it. We will learn what is a file and a folder. We will also learn what is the Windows Explorer, how to start the Windows Explorer, how to view the files and the folders, how to search a particular file which we want, and we will have a look at the control panel. Windows has simplified the job or the working by managing the data in our computer in an organized manner in the form of files and folders. What is it? The operating system Windows has simplified our work by organizing the data on our PC by making it as a file and a folder, by creating the files and folders and arranging the same in a proper organized manner. Now let us see what is a file. A file is the basic unit of storage in Windows. Whenever we are making a document, it will create a file. And this file, which is automatically created in any application you make, will take a file name. And this file name consists of two parts. How many parts does a file name contains? It consists of two parts. As we all know, whenever we are making a file in a computer, we are going to save a file with a particular name. And this file name, when you observe, we see that it consists of two parts, file name and an extension. What are they? File name and the extension. This file name in Windows can consist of 255 characters. How many characters? Under Windows, whenever we are creating a file name, the file name consists of two parts, file name and the extension, separated by a full stop or a dot. And this file name can consist of 255, that is 255 characters, separated by a dot with the extension. Now let us see what is an extension. The extension can consist of up to a maximum of 4 characters at present. For example, whenever we are making a file in word processor, that is word processor, Word, which already you have learnt in 5th standard, this file name can consist of 255 characters, but extension can contain up to a maximum of 4 characters. For example, if I am making a file with the name flower, FLOWER, so automatically the word takes extension as DOCX. What is it? Flower.docx, showing us that it is a document file made in word processor Word. So now let us revise once more. A file name can have up to 255 characters. Extension is a set of characters that helps Windows to understand what kind of information is stored and which application should open it. So as I told you, when it is showing a docx or docx, it means that the file is created in Word. It's a document file. So word application has to be used to open this flower.docx. Next, let us learn what is a folder. Folder is just like a cabinet in which you can store files. Children, everybody must be having a folder in which you just have your assignment files in the class. So what does your folder contains? It comes a particular folder of your subject contains only the files pertaining to your subject. Same way, a folder is just like your subject folder which can store the files of a definite group or a definite category. So arranging files into logical groups make it easy to locate any particular file. As we all know, if you want to put the assignment sheets and the notes pertaining to a computer subject, you would have made a computer folder which contains all the notes and programs which you have dealt in the class about our computer subject. Folders can hold files but also other folders. What do you mean by this? The folders not only contain the files, it can also contain other folders inside that. I mean to say, the folder can contain a folder. When a folder is having a folder inside that, they are called a subfolder. Means a folder inside a main folder is a subfolder. A folder can contain as many folders as we need. Folders do not have any extension like the files. What is it, children? The file has got a file name and extension, but the folder doesn't have any extension. It has got only a folder name. For example, if your folder contains only the computer papers, you just name it as a computer without any extension. They can contain all the types of files like documents, music, etc. That means any folder can contain all categories of files, maybe their documents, music files, video files, etc. Now we have learned so far files in the folders. Now let us see what is Windows Explorer. Windows Explorer is a window through which we can explore the content of our computer. What does our computer contain? How to open the computer, different programs, files and folders is nothing but through Windows Explorer. There are many ways to open this Windows Explorer. The easiest method is right click on the start button, select open Windows Explorer option. Let me repeat it. You all know that in the left bottom corner in the taskbar, we have got the start button. So right click on the start button, select open Windows Explorer option. The next or the second method is click at all programs, accessories, Windows Explorer. What's the second method? You have to click at all programs, accessories, and then open our Windows Explorer. Now our Windows Explorer is open. Let us see what does our Windows Explorer contains. When you open the Windows Explorer window, you see that it is divided into two parts, the left pane and the right pane. The left pane displays the files and folders and the drives which you have stored. What does it contain? The left pane displays the drives and the folders. If you have got any partitions on your PC, say C drive, D drive, F drive, you see all these three partitions and also the folders which are present on your computer. And the right pane or the second part displays the contents of the drive or the folder which you have selected in the left pane. For example, if you have selected your C drive, on the right pane of your Windows Explorer, you can see the contents of the C drive. Similarly, if you open any folder on the left pane, the right pane shows all the files and the subfolders which is opened on your left pane. Children, you can just work on it by opening Windows Explorer. You can get a feel of it. Now let us see how to view or how to see the files in the different views by arranging in a proper way. Windows provide many ways to arrange and view your files. They are: number one, small icon view, where you can see all the files in a small size. What is it? In the first method, small icons view, you can see all your files and folders which are present on your particular drive in the form of small icons. It displayed next to the icon. The name is displayed. The name of the particular file or the folder is displayed next to the icon. The second is medium icon view, which displays the files and folders as medium sized icons, giving you a better idea of the file content when compared to the small icons view. The third one is tiles view. This view displays the files and folders as medium sized icons. It also displays the basic information of the file present, such as size and type of your file. So in the tiles view, you can also see the type and size of your file. Next is the details view. In the details view, it provides the information about your file, include your name, type and size of your file. Next, very important view is the large and extra large icon view. What is it? Large and extra large icon view, where you can see your files and folders when you are working with the images and video files, where you need to see the proper images of your files. Next is your content view. It displays each file and folder on a separate row with the date modified or date on which you have worked on a particular file or a folder, with the size and also the name of the author. The name of the author means, suppose you have made a file or a folder, you are the author of the file. What is size? Each of the file or folder will occupy a certain amount of memory, so that is displayed as a size. What is date modified? The particular date on which you have worked on a file or a folder. Children, hope all these views are clear to you. Let me summarize the name of the views once more. They are small icon views, medium icons view, tiles view, large and extra large icon views, content view. If you have got any other views, depending upon the version which you are using, you can just try it out. Once you are actually working on the PC, these details will be more clear to you. So it is very advisable, and please try it out so that you will get familiar with all the views. Now we are going to learn how to search for a particular file or a folder. See, you all know our PC contains many files and folders. So many times what happens, we won't be able to recollect where exactly we have stored our file or a folder. So in that case, we can easily find out our file or a folder by using the search bar. So this picture shows you a search bar or a search box located at the bottom of the left pane. So you can just see the box. You can type the name of your file or a folder. So automatically your computer or your PC or your laptop will search the file for you according to the characters or the name which you are entering in your box or in the search box. Now the next point is, when we are searching our files or folders, many times we forget to recollect the full name of the files. We remember, occasionally it happens, we remember only the part of a file name or a few characters of our file name. In that case, we can make our search easy by using what is known as wildcard. What is it? Wildcard. That's only a part of the file name we can recollect. We can make use of the wildcards. Now let us see what are these wildcards. There are two types of wildcards denoted by asterisk mark or a star mark, which already you would have seen this sign on the keyboard. And the next wildcard is a question mark. Asterisk marks or the star marks stands for any type and a number of characters or a group of characters. Question mark means only one character in its place. What I mean to say is, asterisk mark contains for any type and a group of characters, whereas your question mark or each question mark will denote only one character for a file name. For example, if you want to search a file with the extension doc, but you forget the file name, in that case, you remember only the first character of the file name, but you also recollect that your file name has got two characters. So you can just go for search bar and you can type a two question marks dot doc. Automatically your file or will be displayed after a search. Fonts. Now the next topic is fonts. What are fonts? When you learnt your children, when you learnt Word in the previous class, you have learned when you are typing the data in Word, you can change the font style of your data. Similarly, we have got a facility in a control panel of our computer where you can add the fonts whichever you like. So that is available in the control panel. You can select whichever font you like. You can add the type of the font. You can delete the type of the font which you no more need on your PC. So this option is present in control panel. So what is this font? The characters used in typing the text that use the same font design are called fonts. Font settings are used to change the display of the text. So how can we change the fonts or delete the fonts? By going to the control panel. Okay children, this is today's session. So let us revise whatever we have learned today. We have learned how Windows or our PC operating system stores our files and folders on our PC. We also learned what is a file and a folder. We have learned how to search a particular file and a folder. And also we have learned how to add the font and delete the font which we no more require on our PC. Hope this session was useful children. So please revise the video whenever you get time and make a note of the important points for your studies. Thank you children.